are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Melissa's cheating and getting donuts. You're getting your last donut ever? You're never going to eat donuts again?
Someday.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Ring the bell. What? What am I doing? What are you doing?
The cutouts in this video are me cutting out music from Flying J there for copyright reasons. You're welcome. Have a good one. Yep. Yep. Okay, this is part 4, the final, the final episode, the finale.
The final destination.
All right, we just had some eggs, and dispatch sent me a note. Okay, or I get a thing on my phone. The 90 appointment is set for tomorrow. So, here, hold that for a minute.
Oh my God, it's freezing.
Yeah, it's cold. So I messaged the fleet manager, mine's on vacation, and I say, well, you know, how come when I asked to get off this load, drop this in Denver yesterday at 6 a.m., I was told, okay, puppy, puppy, puppy. I was told, okay, let me see what I can do. And nothing got done. Now he's telling me, you know, he came back, he said, all right, he goes, I messaged sales, go ahead, fuel up the trailer and drop it in the Denver yard. So I call him on the phone, I said, well, okay, what do you got for me? I don't have nothing for you. So I'm going to drop this load. I'm no longer be collecting any money, and now I'm going to sit in the yard without a load.
Hoping with the right decision.
Well, I mean, there ain't nothing I can do about it. That's what he wants me to do.
That's true. And hopefully he gets
So I almost went ahead and broke my clock. Oh no, I couldn't break my clock yesterday because I was getting a 34 in. You know what we should have did is at midnight last night I drove to the yard because I knew ultimately we were going to end up at the yard. Okay, so here we sit. We're getting ready to go fuel the trailer up and take it over to the Denver yard. I'll tell you, I told him on the phone too, I said, you know, right now I'm getting paid layover, detention, or whatever. I go, if you sit me at that Denver yard for a day and I no longer being paid, I'm not going to be a happy camper. But it sounds like that's not going to be the case. But wouldn't that be something if I ended up sitting at the Denver yard for 2 days now? Put this on that side, I can't see. That wouldn't be a good deal, but I have more faith in dispatch than that. I told Melissa, you know, midnight last night we got our 70 back. I said I should have, because I had a feeling we were going to end up in the Denver yard. I said I should have just, once we got our time back, I should have just drove to the Denver yard and shut down. That way we'd be, 10-hour break would be up here and waiting for a new load. Because I know what's going to happen. I know they're not going to even try to get me a load until I drop this trailer, because that seems like what they've been doing lately. But there you go. There you go. That's part 4. That's what happened. We'll talk to you guys in a bit and let you know what load we're getting before we'll finish the finale out with that. That's trucking. Remember, David H, Melissa H, husband and wife trucking across America is our Facebook page. Go join that group. You've got my Instagram at DavidH6571. Go join my Instagram. And make sure you tell your friends about this this page. You know, anyone you know going into trucking or anything, we're going to start doing some pre-tripping here in a bit. We're going to start doing a couple other things. Melissa's getting ready to start training, so we'll have a lot of new video footage of that. But let's see if we can't grow this channel a little bit and go from there. Do I need to make drama? Drama for you, Mr. Obama? What?
Do drama.
Okay, I think I've already filmed the part 4 final chapter, season finale. And I think it was we were going to drop the trailer at the Denver drop yard, which we did. Then we waited around for a load, which came fairly quickly. The load was a good paying load, picking up meat in Kansas from Cargill and taking it up to Maine, which is, you know, that would have been nice because probably could have got reloaded out of McCain's. And I need to hit up McCain's before I start this keto diet. But the problem with that load is the 90, it was basically, it should have been set up for a super solo. Getting it there would have probably been impossible without a second driver. So I kind of turned it down, and dispatch, it was offered to me, it wasn't dispatched to me, it was a proposed load. I kind of turned it down, but I called them to, you know, hey, this is, and he agreed, we both agreed, yeah, that's not the best load. But he gave it to me because it was so good. I mean, it was paying freaking good. It was paying good. So he went ahead, and about 10 minutes later, or I grabbed an empty trailer there at the Denver yard, hooked up to it. By the time I hooked up to it, he had another load, pretty much picking up down the street from Cargill in Dodge City. That's picking up from National Beef. So same deadhead miles, same driving through the wind, empty nonsense I have to do, which it's not fun. Luckily we're being blessed with the wind is pushing us right now. So we should be getting there about 6 o'clock tonight, 7 o'clock tonight, and the load picks up at 6 a.m. at 0600. So I'm going to go drop the trailer, and there's a Love's right next to the place. We'll stay at that Love's. I don't know if National Beef has overnight parking there. I'll ask, but if not, we'll be Bobtail. We'll stay at the Love's. We'll do a 10-hour break, 8-hour break, whatever we got to do. We'll do a 10, actually, not an 8. We're going to do a 10. And we'll pick up in the morning and head on over to, this load's going to Georgia. Doesn't pay as well, but it's still a decent paying load. And hey, guess what? The one going to Maine, I was going to have to deal with snow. This one, I ain't going to be dealing with any snow at all. So that's a plus. But in the end, hopefully I'll get enough detention / layover pay from this load I just dropped at the yard to make this week an okay paying week. And then this load is starting next week out really, really, really strong. Because it drops on, I need my damn calendar.
Yeah, I see that.
What the hell was that all about?
I don't know. It's written all over it.
Painted all over. I need my calendar. So this load delivers, picks up tomorrow on the 7th, 8, 9, 10, 7. Oh, it delivers on the 9th. That's right, because I remember thinking, okay, we got to go 1,000 miles. We got to go 1,100 miles. We have the 7th, the 8th, and then it delivers early on the 9th. I think at like 4 in the morning or something stupid like that. So hopefully we'll be able to get a decent load coming out of Georgia and we can keep this van playing. Now we got to start putting some money aside here because on the 22nd we're coming into Springfield, and if all goes well, Melissa,
Yeah.
when are you going to be starting?
Monday the 27th.
She is scheduled to start Monday the 27th, but I'm coming in on the 22nd because I got an eye appointment I got to go to, and I got to get the oil leak fixed and a DOT inspection on this truck. And then by then, you know, once she passes her DOT physical and her drug test and all that nonsense, and I'm gonna just leave. I'm gonna have to leave her there and go go run a couple loads, I guess. So if I'm there if I'm leaving by the 24th, what day are you going to do the tests?
What test?
Your drug test and your permit and all that shit?
Whenever I want, before Friday.
Before what Friday?
Let's walk in.
Oh, before the Friday.
Yeah, because that's when my application
the 22nd
expires.
is what day?
Wednesday.
Is Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so maybe Wednesday morning you can go do the DOT physical,
Mm-hmm.
and then Thursday you can go do the permit test.
Mm-hmm.
And once we know you passed permit test, I can leave. I can start making money again, and you'll just have to stay at the hotel.
Yeah.
And not the Oasis.
Oh, darn.
No. We'll have to see about getting you into freaking...
We'll have to see if we got the call schedule.
Or, you know what we could do? I could also see if there's a local run we could do, for, hey...
I don't want a chance not getting back on time. I know, you're going to be without me for a little bit. You'll live.
I quit. I'm not going to work. I'm going to take 2 weeks off.
Hey, depending on what your dispatcher says, you may have to be there a week too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I got to make sure I'm still qualified to train.
No.
I mean, was I really ever qualified? But
No. I'm joking.
I think John would argue with you on that.
Yeah.
I mean, I may not have been a great trainer, but I think I did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Anyway, so that's what's happening. Like, comment, subscribe.
And ring the bell.
Talk to you guys later. Wait.
What?
Wait.
What?
If you've stuck it out this long, don't forget, if you're coming to Prime and you need to use somebody, I mean, you don't need to, but if you want to use somebody as a referral and you'd like to use me, my driver's code is HAGGDA, HAGGDA.
And maybe one day I'll have a driver code.
And it helps out, man. You get a few bucks when you finish orientation, and then if you stick around with Prime, I make a couple extra bucks here and there, and then one day I'll see you at Prime, and I'll say, hey man, what's happening? Let's go have some food on me. Talk to you guys later.